Singer drawing room type cabinet, a treadle machine. And I picked this up a few years ago and it's been stuck in a corner because I've been meaning to do a video on it because it's a little bit different from most of the cabinet designs that you see that look like this. I found one video on the internet of one of these types before. At first glance it looks like a standard sort of enclosed cabinet, but it's not. And I don't know whether this is a particularly late version before they went over to the much more streamlined boxy things in the 1930s, I don't know. But if you look at this from the end profile, the mid-panel doors are not set back in the case very much. In normal designs they're much further back, recessed, and you get the lock for the side drawers is on here, that's missing. There's also not the usual button here for raising the machine. So there's a few differences, it's a bit odd, and it's slightly smaller in dimensions than the normal ones. It's got the same door here as the band wheel, but if you can see, I'm sorry about the lighting, but if you can see the machine in here, it's on its side. It's not in its upright position, so this does not slide. It's not one of the normal sliding drawing room cabinets, which makes it a bit interesting, I think. I don't know why they made them, because they obviously had it set up beautifully as it was before, but this is a folding one, so it's like a normal folding treadle, but in an enclosed cabinet, and got normal drawers here. This one is a drawer above here, with the little tray. I've done nothing to this apart from put a new belt on it, which I normally always do because the belts are perished. It's got an old 66 on it, which just, yeah, it needs a lot of love. It's in terrible state, really. The cabinet's really nice. So yeah, it's got all this lifting up, sort of trap work, whatever you call it, that you don't normally expect. You normally have your machines that sort of slide up. So I thought it was interesting to show for that reason. There's a spring assist, it must be because this is there, yeah, but it's a small spring, it's not one of the full length ones. And then you've got this floating base in here like the later treadle cabinets, and that's it. So I think this is a really good candidate for a video on how to get a machine stitching and, you know, working that hasn't been used for half a century, which I don't suppose this has. It's very stiff, obviously not seized, but stiff. So despite putting a new belt on, I've never used it. So maybe that's another video. This is one of the back clamping 66s, and if you've got an old back clamping foot 66, it is one of the things I recommend doing, is converting them. As long as you can work a screwdriver, then you can put a new side mounting presser bar in there, as long as you've got one, which you can scrounge off pretty much anything. That's an easy conversion. But there we go. So slightly unusual, possibly quite late drawing room cabinet. I don't know if you've got an idea of date. Put a comment below. Late 20s, early 30s, I'd guess. I don't know. Oh, I haven't actually opened the thing up, have I? That's really bad. This is standard stuff. If you compare it with the earlier versions that aesthetically look the same style and everything, the construction of the cabinet is slightly different. This is not as beefy, everything is a little bit thinner. The panels on the side here are thinner and a little bit more cheaply constructed. It's got the back doors as well, look, there we are. So it's so similar, but not quite. And the dimensions are slightly smaller, so it's a little bit more compact. So there we go. Singer drawing room cabinet with slightly strange folding mechanism rather than the sliding type. for all the old sewing machine fans.